Two Libras dating at the same damn time. These gonna be some two individuals that's very indecisive, very compromising, very relatable, very fair-minded, and of course, very spiritual. This is gonna be a situation where you both have two individuals that's pretty much twins dating and of course relating with the same individuals. That means they're gonna understand and understand harmony at its highest level. And of course, they won't put themselves into situations of basically crossing boundaries and things of that matter. Even though the fire, the passion may not even be here, because you know these two individuals need a fire, starting to get things clicking, and for order them to basically feel comfortable with how they basically represent and basically express themselves. This is gonna put them into a vulnerable situation at times, because you know they may not be into a situation of jumping the gun too fast, but they always find a flaw. They always try to figure out areas where they can relate, communicate, harmonize, and of course bring peace and balance and fairness and justice to the equation. The communications is basically wonderful. They can communicate a lot. They always coming up with new ways to communicate. These individuals, they never get too tied down into things that's boring or not relatable. They always need a partner to relate to and of course communicate and do things together with. Also, you know, they may dream a lot, fantasize a lot, and of course, this is very wonderful. This is what you would call like a relationship that has a whole lot of moderation added to it, a whole lot of fairness added to it, a whole lot of connection, a whole lot of bondage added to it. And of course, these individuals, you know, they take responsibilities, they take duties and obligations very serious. And of course, the way they relate, like, it's real strong. For me, it's nothing that's like pretty much that's hidden. For me, the only thing is they may basically hold some things in and may not truly express or tell themselves about how they truly feel about their partners at times, which can basically bring the closure. But these two individuals, you know, they can basically work something out for me, and especially if they on some spiritual shit, especially if they can relate, especially if they're not like into a situation of how society taught you how to relate. And of course, all zodiac signs is compatible. It's just the spirit that's in the body that's controlling that spirit. How can that compatibility come to a fair justice where you guys can both kind of like elaborate and of course connect with each other without basically crossing certain boundaries or stepping on each other's toes and shit like that? Because the relationship is basically all about freeness and of course being fair about how you can relate and of course building together. That's a key word. But these two individuals right here, this will be a full conjunction. They have full power and the full extreme power when it comes to relating at times. And you know what comes with a conjunction comes with a whole lot of responsibilities and a whole lot of passions and goals. These two individuals are very, very, very wonderful together. Very great, very relatable. The only thing is, they just got to be a little more fire, more passionate, and of course, not being indecisive.